Tinubu is such an incompetent coward in the name of a president. It is not my opinion. That is the way the world sees him.
President Tinubu, I want to know how you can shake their hands. How can you refuse to go to the villages where Christians are being massacred, but you'll meet with the victims with cameras on in an airport? That's called cowardice.
Nigerians, you need to watch this video to the end and help me share it like your lives depends on it. You're welcome back again. Greetings to you all. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you uncompromising and undiluted truth. Tinubu went to Jos Plateau State to meet with the victims of Jos massacre. And he made the most ridiculous and insensitive statement that I am not surprised about.
Please be seated. You have no light at the airport, and I have to fly back within the next 10 minutes. To you leaders, I've heard this. To the victim, that this experience will not repeat itself. I take, for example, Favor Roda. I know the pain. I see how on the video you head on to Ayuba, and the pain and agony in your heart. But it's only God. It's only God who can give you joy and comfort. No amount of money can pay all of you back. Yes, as government, we will try our best to comfort you, to work with you. The best solution is for just to be just. The one that people like us grew up to know.
Bagam, Unayaram, if you are surprised that a president like Tinubu could make such insensitive and incoherent statement to victims of Jos massacre, then you are still learning about Nigeria and its leaders. Let me burst some bubbles. Tinubu couldn't go to visit the communities, the hospitals, where he can personally firsthand assess the situation because he's afraid of the level of insecurity. Tinubu was so insensitive to tell whoever that cares to listen to his gibberish that he has only 10 minutes to spend because they don't have light at the airport. You can imagine. He's enjoying 24 hours electricity in Aso Rock, and as the president with solar-powered villa, but left you all to die in your misery and darkness. That is not even the situation. But his complete insensitivity to the thousands of Nigerians that are being killed on a daily basis is hitting the breaking point. And unfortunately, the world is watching.
President Tinubu, I want to know how you can shake their hands, the hands of the victims, while you shake the hands of the leadership in your government who are known terrorists, men you appointed who aren't even hiding it. How can you refuse to go to the villages where Christians are being massacred, but you'll meet with the victims with cameras on in an airport? That's called cowardice. How you can do nothing about the money that's being funneled directly to terrorists as your leaders sell off rare earth minerals to fund the genocide of Christians in Nigeria. How can you shake their hands when you hired a lobbying group in Washington, D.C. for $9 million to shift the narrative that there's no genocide happening in Nigeria? And I will tell you that me, along with the other influential Christian voices in America, will not be silent.
And that is how they assess him as a president. President of which people? It is so shameful for Nigerians to continue acting as though they are indifferent about what is happening. Everybody is adjusting to Tinubu's tyranny, because what we are having in Nigeria today is nothing to write home about. And it is the same with your governors, especially that of APC extraction. Is it not their governor that went to speak with the protesters immediately after the killing, hiding inside a tank to address the people who are constantly being massacred, slaughtered by Fulani terrorists? And the same people will come to tell you he was laughing like a Christmas goat, trying to introduce the people he called the special people during the shame of a visit in the name of a presidential visit to Jos.
Also, let me introduce to you, Your Excellency, a special group of people, the families of the bereaved from this unfortunate incident of last Sunday. They are seated to your left. I would just request that they stand for recognition, but I would request after your speech, Mr. President, that you personally have a little chat with them. Please, can you stand up, our beloved family members? We want to thank God for all of you. And our prayer is that may God continue to comfort you. Please sit down.
That is their height of insensitivity, because they don't care. Your life doesn't matter. All that matters to Tinubu now is to continue a hold on power. And I can tell you, if he gets an opportunity of going back to Aso Rock 2027, forget it. He will be coronated a lifetime president. Let me talk him. The primary responsibility of every government is to protect lives and property. And this man have failed monumentally. This is the height of it. As we speak, more communities are being killed, are being slaughtered, ransacked. People are running helter-skelter. Your president is even afraid. He's a coward, to say the least. And people will say Nigeria is not at war. Even countries that are at war, their citizens are not being slaughtered the number of times Nigerians are being slaughtered in Nigeria today. It is up to you to make a decision, to either sit on the fence and act as it doesn't concern you, or continue supporting this impunity. Either way, we will all suffer it. But to Nigerians who their life depends on who is in Aso Rock, should join the revolution to put an end to this madness. My name is Stella Suchenet Peters, your advocate for good governance. Help me share this video to every Nigerian, if it makes sense to you. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now.